Hi there, everybody. I guess I should turn my computer off. I am doing a simulcast right now between my YouTube channel and TikTok. So I'm going to do readings for mid-June for all the signs. So I'm starting out with Aries. And just to kind of give you an idea, I've titled this one, Examining the Core of Your Life and Integrating Lessons Learned. So basically, mid-June is, it's reflective. But at the same time, there's a lot of potential for breakthrough. So for Aries, we've got a couple of things coming up over the next few days, and that is Jupiter is going retrograde in Pisces starting June 20th, and at some point, I think it might be July. It'll be switching over to Aquarius and then retrograde in Aquarius until October 17th. So this is a fairly long transit. The energies will shift up. I'm pretty sure that it's July. So it's happening in your 12th house, which is of your subconscious, your psyche. And for you, Aries, it's going to be about discernment and internal explorations of the past and your closest relations. So that's what Jupiter retrograde in Pisces is going to be for you. And then when we get to the full moon in Capricorn on June 24th, it'll be happening in your 10th house of career and reputation. So you could see a course correction. You may also be in the midst of a course correction in your career. So, there's a lot of core stuff happening for you. And it feels very much like we're all kind of in a very interesting paradigm shift. So I am going to do some tarot and pull a couple of Normans. I'm just kind of going to wing it and see what tarot has for Aries for the rest of June. So let's see here. Ooh, I don't want those. I'm not taking those. All right, so for Aries, for the rest of June 2021, let's see. Ooh, wow, look at that. See? The final outcome. Let's start at the end and continue back. So we've got the World card. And so this is very much about finishing old cycles and beginning new ones. And look at that. We got the Magician underneath for manifesting. So Aries, you've been going through a lot through the last year or so. I mean, we all have in many different ways. But yeah, let's see what your cards say. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much bang on. We've got the 8 of Cups. And because it's retrograde, you may, like typical Aries, want to move forward on things, but you may not be feeling that. And we still do have Mercury retrograde until the 22nd. So that's happening in between when Jupiter turns retrograde and then when we get the full moon in Capricorn. On the bottom of the deck, we have you as the King of Wands, or the Queen of Wands, rather. And in the recent past, we've got some anxiety. We've got the Chariot. So yeah, it's one step forward, 2 steps back, possibly for the next little while, but you're going to have patience. And I know how much Aries loves to hear that. I think that's been the primary lesson for you, Aries, for the last little while. Yeah, things in your environment are going to slow. And you're eager to step into a new role, into maybe a new sense of authority in your own life. But but like I said, with Jupiter and Mercury in that sort of retrograde cycle, it's going to feel like you're not moving fast enough, even though you are completely successful in whatever situation you're finding yourself in right now. The anxiety, I think, is going to be a thing of the past. In some way, you are achieving, a greater understanding of who you are. And, you're ready to make it. Yeah, you're stronger than ever. You've got the resources that you want, but you may be questioning where to move. And this is what Mercury retrograde is doing for all of us. It's helping us assess where we need to go. And, what's worked in the past may not be how it's going to work in the future. What else am I picking up here? I mean, Aries, it's maybe a time for you to reflect on everything that you actually have accomplished, and to really pat yourself on the back for that, and to fully embrace the changes, making sure that you've cleared out any old misconceptions of how you view yourself and how you view your outer world. You may find the people in your environment, in your community, a little slower than you want them to be. There's a lot of signs that are processing a lot of heavy emotions. So it really is a time to, allow everybody to do their thing, and allow all the events that need to take place so that you can move forward knowing you've done everything possible to prepare yourself for it. So let's see what the Lenormand has to say for you, Aries, for the rest of June 2021. Yeah, you're lucky. Luck is definitely coming to you. And things will move quickly, just not quite yet. I would, because the issues that we're all dealing with, and under all of these lockdown scenarios and how much we've been restricted, we've just come out of the Saturn-Uranus square, which was the battle between freedom and restriction. So it's important to realize that these are not average times. And as much as we want our lives to go back to normal, this is a big time for the collective. So enjoy your successes, but realize that your challenges will be equal to them. So let's end this little report for you on a light note with the Oracle of E. Nope, not. Yes, okay. Wrecking ball. So something needs to go. And so if you're hanging on to something or hoping that, because you're starting from scratch, it really is time to destroy old ways of thinking that aren't working anymore. So Aries, I hope you found that helpful. If you're interested in a private reading, please go to my website, bonecotarot.com. I'll put the detail of that a little bit later in the description box. And pop me a message, and I'd be happy to help you find some clarity. So thanks for joining me, Aries, and have yourself a great day.